Good day, and welcome to iDepositChecks electronic check deposit service software. Let's begin with scanning checks by clicking our Scan Checks button. We're going to put a personal check in, by the way, in our scanner. We're going to also do a business size check as well. Now, there are no limitations as to the type of checks that you scan, the volume, etc. So you'll notice that we kind of got a skewed image here, and let's go ahead and delete that image just so that you see the functionality of that. Not that that's critical, but this is a functionality. So we'll go ahead and rescan that check back into the scanner. And there we go, a little bit better. Okay, so let's go around the horn here a little bit and show you some more functionality. Uh, if you move your cursor down to the window here, you'll see a little bar with up and down arrow. I want to just grab that and slide it down and show you that you can manipulate the size of the check for those that are eyesight challenged, like myself. So once we've scanned in the check items, now the next step is to encode the information. Now what I mean by encoding the information is off to the right hand side we're going to see that the MICR information, which is the information on the bottom of the check, we capture the front and the back of the check, we capture the MICR information, we put the MICR information down in the MICR window, and we also parse that MICR information over in its proper field. Now the reason that's important is in light of a misread, for example, this 2 could have a question mark in it and the routing field itself would be bordered in red. That's a visual indication telling you that we have a misread character and that has to be fixed. So we do that by just simply clicking on the routing field, deleting the number or the character, the question mark character, changing it to the appropriate text, and then proceeding on by either going to the next fields that need to be corrected or simply applying the button. So let's go ahead and go to the amount field, and you'll notice that there are no amounts typically in the MICR line on checks, so we'll just say this is a $200 item. Now I'm also going to point out that we have memo fields here, and these memo fields can be used for your internal purposes. So for example, we might want to say this is a $200 check for invoice number 12345, and maybe the payee is Marnage, and we'll go ahead and apply that. Now we'll discuss this a little bit later as to how this information can be applied to other applications. Let's go to the next item, and we'll see that we have another check here, obviously, and that's for $250. So we'll go ahead and apply that. We won't do any memos, and there we go. Now, down in the lower left-hand side, we have a running item count and a running batch total account. So the important thing with this is we no longer have to go to a calculator, type in the all the dollar amounts for all the checks, rip off the ticker tape, do a check and balance, and then fill out a deposit slip. It's all done for us. So when we're done scanning and putting in the dollar amount, if we want to quickly go back and review, we can simply just hit the up down arrows and flip to those items and verify the check amount just to make sure that the amounts are correct. So now that we're done with this, we'll go ahead and click on Save Deposit to Disk. And as we go through this, you're going to see pop-up windows, and you're going to be instructed as to the next process. So again, it's very intuitive and very easy to use. So we're being asked write all items to disk. When we click on yes, what we're basically saying here is that we're going to write these items to any storage device on our network, on our laptop, on our desktop, etc. So wherever we choose to store this information, we set that up, and that's where it goes. Also in an encrypted environment. So our logarithms are proprietary. We encrypt the information, and that's to maintain your security for your data. So along with saving the items to disk, we automatically create a itemized detail report, item capture deposit summary, and this is just like your deposit slip. So you'll have a list of every item. You also get the comments that you created, and this is created in a HTML document and or can be created in a CSV file. And the CSV file can be used for importing this information into an accounting package like Peachtree or QuickBooks. So we give you that option. Now, once we've done that and we've verified that the information is correct, we go to the tools, Start Transport. Now, Start Transport is our device, if you will, that actually sends our deposit to our processing bank. So when the application pops up, you're going to notice that it's very similar to what we were just in, and we will have the opportunity to verify that same information. So we'll click on check for items to send, and we go out and we grab that deposit. We show you the same information. So we've got two items. We've got a deposit total of $450, and we can flip back and forth to view and verify that the data is. So at this point in time, what we want to point out is that during the scan checks operation, we get to see the information, we get to verify the information, we type in the dollar amount. Then when we save the information to disk, we actually create a report which gives us the same information, and then when we start transport, we again get the same information. So we have redundancy built in and allow our users to verify the information several times before they send it. Now that we've verified it, we'll go ahead and click on Send Items, and as you'll see, we get a progress bar that'll actually go out. We're going to log into our server. We're going to verify who you are. Once that's done, we're going to send the deposits to the bank, and you will get another pop-up window that says Files Sent Successfully. That's it. We're done, and I hope this was very informative to you. If you have any questions, feel free to go out to our website, iDepositChecks.com. You can either email us, you can call us. Our hours of operations are 8 to 5 p.m. Central Time. However, we are available on extended hours for customers that require that type of support. So I thank you for your time. I hope the video tutorial was informative, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you, and have a great day.